Hello, welcome back to Ma's Kitchen Secrets, where I like my food healthy, easy and quick. Today is gluten-free bread because really getting a nice texture of a gluten-free bread is very difficult to achieve, very difficult to find in supermarkets, and it's very expensive. I've run many test kitchens and I have come with a loaf which I think is really amazing. For gluten-free bread, you have to use different blends of flours. Read the recipe. I will explain what composition you need to have to achieve a really good loaf. I'm going to start with rice flour, tapioca flour, sorghum flour. Gluten-free flour when it lacks the gluten, it has nothing binding it together, so we always have to use something to compensate for that. I use xanthan gum. You can use guar gum if you want, but I just prefer xanthan gum. Yeast, salt, gluten-free baking powder, sugar, vinegar. Here I have 2 egg yolks, canola oil, and I've got a mix of milk and water. It only needs to be whisked for 1 minute. The texture is kind of like a cake batter. Now, the egg whites. I'm gonna mix. You can mix by hand or back into your mixer. And that's it, literally 20 seconds. I prefer using a metal bread tin. This is a 2-pound tin, almost 1 kg one, and I have baking paper here. I folded it. This will help lift the bread out, and I've coated the bottom with some vegetable oil. Okay, we have to shape it because gluten-free baking only takes the shape we give it. I'm just going to add a little gluten-free flour, and this will just add to the aesthetics. It'll make it look pretty. This, you have to put it somewhere warm so it doubles in size. But I have a trick to make it go faster. Preheat your oven to 50 degrees or the pilot light on fan, and place it in the oven for around 50 minutes. I've just taken this out after 50 minutes. It has these nice natural cracks, which makes the bread loaf look really pretty. Now it's going 200 degrees centigrades for 30 minutes on a fan setting. 30 minutes have passed. It's got a nice golden color. What we need to do is we're going to turn it over, bake it for another 10 minutes upside down, and this will help it cook properly. To know it's fully baked, you need to hear that hollow sound. For gluten-free breads, you know they get dry quickly because it has a different characteristic than wheat flour. So what you need to do is you consume it all in a day, or what I suggest is you slice it and then you freeze it and take it out as you need it. You do need to let it cool down, but I just want to show you how to do it. Baking paper, you just put it between each slice like this, and then you just freeze it, and you just take as you need. This is hot, and I just want to show you. It tastes and smells amazing. It is really light and really delicious. Follow the technique and you don't need to buy gluten-free bread anymore. Enjoy.